I just wanted to make this video for those of you who are feeling pulled to come to the Pleasure Powered Retreat in March next year, and for some reason you are holding back and not jumping in and saying yes and booking your place. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about why that might be happening, because it's something that I notice happens for us, particularly as women, in many areas of our life, because we are taught to be nice. We're taught not to rock the boat. We're taught not to ask for too much. We're taught to be good girls. And in my experience, it can feel really, really uncomfortable to stand up and tell the truth and say what you really, really want, because it goes against something that is pervasive in our society today. Why we're in this position is kind of a conversation for another day, and I have some thoughts about that. And what I wanted to do today is just to talk to you about the feelings that you may be having. So you may be feeling, on the one hand, that retreat looks really, really good. I feel really excited about it, and like it's something that I think I would like to do. And on the other hand, there may be this feeling of like hesitation. So it could be showing up in a couple of ways. So it could be showing up in this way of hesitating because you feel, and you might not even know that you feel like you can't allow yourself that that pleasure, really. You know, it's like it can be really, really, really challenging to accept the good stuff in our lives. You know, it's like we're taught to you can't have it all. You've got to have the rough with the smooth. You've got to give and take. And then as women, we're taught this other thing, which is about looking after other people, keeping other people happy, not rocking the boat, being nice, being kind, being considerate, thinking about others, all that as well, which definitely happens more for women than it does for men. And I just want to call bullshit on that, actually. I want to call absolute bullshit on it, because the truth is, until we as women learn that it's okay to say no, it's okay to talk about what we want, whatever that is. It's okay to ask for what we want. It's okay to say no to what we don't want. It's okay to put boundaries there about what is and what isn't okay for us, about what we do want to do and what we don't want to do. Until we can start to do those things as women, I think everyone actually struggles, because as women we're really powerful, and it takes us to be strong and to show the way in that way. It takes us to show what it means to live a life that is that has our pleasure, has our desires, has our love at the heart of it, actually, because that's what this is all about, you know. Desire is a thing, is the thing that is our it's our compass. It's like our way of navigating in life, you know. So when we're excited and when we're inspired and when we desire something, it isn't just a frivolous nice thing, you know. Oh, that would be nice for me to have. It's because it's right. It's because it's a step that we should take, because it's a step in the right direction, not just for us, but for everyone around us as well. And sometimes that means we have to take a stand, and we have to take a stand with ourselves. We have to say, this is what I want and this is what I'm going for, and we have to take a stand with the people around us and say, no, that isn't what I want. This is the direction I'm going, and I love you, and loving you means, you know, I have to do this thing for myself. So that could be going on for you. And the other thing that could be going on for you is um, is feeling how scary this path can be, because it's not a path that we're used to walking. You know, where we're used to again kind of walking this path where we keep everything nice and we don't turn over too many stones that might have some stuff that we're not too sure about kind of looking at underneath. You know, we'll just keep it all kind of okay. And actually, in my experience, it's not until we're brave and we're willing to say, okay, you know, I'm going to have a peek under there. I'm going to see what that's about. Not in some kind of you know, to punish ourselves or you know, to make life difficult kind of way. Just in a way that, like, when we look at the stuff that we don't want to look at, and we realize that we can do that and we're strong enough to do that, you know, we find this power and this strength and again this love within us, you know, because as women we carry all that. We carry the such wisdom and such knowing, and you know, like we carry the ability to lead in a way that is really heartfelt, and which is good and right and healthy for everyone. And we can't do that unless we're willing to go to the places and have a look at the stuff that maybe feels a bit uncomfortable or actually sometimes downright scary. And I really, really know all that. And that's why I can sit here and I can say to you, if you are feeling a desire to come to this retreat, then I really, really encourage you to just say yes. Like, even if you're scared, even if you're feeling like this weird uncomfortableness about allowing yourself to do something that you really, really want to do, or, you know, like you're trying to work out in your head, like, well, what am I going to get from it? Or, you know, like you're kind of trying to make it logical. You know, bottom line, as women, if we feel like, yes, I really like the feel of that, there's something about it that's pulling me and calling me towards it, then in my experience, it's because it's right and we should say yes to it. And like the rest of it doesn't matter, like the logic, the fear, the, you know. And when I say it doesn't matter, it's like, it's not, I'm negating it, and I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying, you know, we'll handle that, like, together. That's what this retreat is about. We're going to be in all of this together, and this is part of what the conversation is going to be about. You know, like the challenges that we face as women in the world today. How do we work together to overcome our individual and collective challenges so that we can go on and lead lives that are fulfilling, that are joyful, that are loving, and be the, you know, the heart, the center, heart and center, the you know, these kind of leaders in our lives, in our own lives, in our families, and, you know, who knows, maybe in the wider world as well. and definitely in our own lives, you know, in the driving seat of our own life, because that's a flipping good place to be. And I'm inviting you to come and sit with me, to come and have these conversations in a beautiful place with beautiful food, with beautiful fresh air, with beautiful women, so that we can do this together, because it makes all the difference. And I'd love to have you there. So I didn't expect this to be quite as long a video as it is, and it just felt really important to just sit down and talk to you today. I could have written about this, and I just felt it I wanted to talk to you. So I hope this makes sense, and please do reach out if you'd like to have a conversation, because I'm here, and let's talk. And if you're ready to book your place, then just send me an email, and I look forward to seeing you in March, and take care. Bye bye.